What's up guys? Today in this video I'm going to teach you how to make money online fast. This is going to be my 4 best methods for 2017. That means the easiest and the most effective method. So let's get right into it. Okay, so before I get into this, I want you to know that I put so much effort into this video. This is going to be probably my most valuable video to date for some of you guys. So make sure you hit the like button right now because I put in so much work from beforehand to get this video set up for you guys. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe right now. I'm going to give you a couple seconds. Boom, let's get right into it. Alright, so today, like I said, I put together 4 of the top best methods to make money online in 2017. So what I mean by best is really most efficient, the fastest, and the lowest costing. All of those things combined into one. The other nice thing about this is all 4 of these are almost completely passive, or at least can be made passive if you want to. And rather than giving you guys some BS thing to make you like $100 a day or something like that, I want to give you stuff that's going to be able to make you a millionaire. I don't want you to take shortcuts and go sell something on eBay for $100 and make like $100 a week. That's not what I want. I want you guys to be able to go start a business, choose one of these, go through it, learn what you have to do, and then go through, and over time you can scale it up to $1 million or more. All these businesses are scalable to well over $1 million. I didn't want to include anything in here that was just like $1,000 and you max out. I didn't want anything like that. So for example, retail arbitrage, where you maybe buy something at a garage sale, you resell it for a higher price. There's no way to scale that really. You can only buy a certain number of products. You only have so much time to do this. That's not really scalable to $1 million unless you're really damn good at it. But these other ones are much easier to scale to that $1 million mark. So whichever of these you choose, and if you continue to work on this over the years, you can definitely easily get each one of these up to $1 million or more. And what we're also going to do is go over the pros and cons of each one, because which one you choose is really going to depend on your personal goals and what your personal skill sets are. So let's get right into it. The first one is going to be social media marketing, and that's the main thing that I do personally. The reason I chose it was because I felt like it was the fastest to get a sustainable income out of. Number one, because businesses are paying you $1,000 or $2,000 a month to manage their stuff. So if they're coming that every month, that's pretty similar to having a 9-to-5 job where you're getting paid every month, but you get to work whenever you want to. So I was working a 9-to-5 when I decided to do this. I'm like, what's the fastest way that can get me out of this? I just figured out social media marketing. I can get 2 clients, $1,000 a month each, and then I can quit my job. So I did that, and that's where I got to now. So what social media marketing is basically utilizing social media to get more customers for businesses or more leads for businesses. A lot of times it's kind of known as like online marketing as a whole, because technically I do all of online marketing. Social media is my specialty, and I focus in Facebook advertisements, social media management. That's why I call it social media marketing. First, let's go over the cons of social media marketing. Number one, you have to get out of the house and you actually have to talk to people. You have to go network, and you have to go out and talk to business owners. Okay, so the other downside of this is it's the least passive out of the 4 that I have here. And what I mean by that is it's really the hardest to make passive, is what I should say. You can definitely make it passive. What you'd have to do is you have to hire virtual assistants or hire somebody under you to be able to do the work, and then you teach them how to do the work. And then you might say like, oh, what prevents them from taking my clients? Well, a lot of times when you teach somebody how to do stuff, number one, that client already has a relationship with you. They don't really want to change that. But then also, that person coming up, they'll respect you a lot of times because you taught them how to do everything that you do. They're not going to just go under you and take your clients. So same thing with VAs if you kind of teach them a little bit. And then the third one, at first, it can be difficult to provide results, and that means good results. So if you don't provide good results, you may lose the client. So that's a big problem there. This is definitely overcomable, which I have already done with my business. And you're just going to take a lot of research and a lot of testing to figure this out, maybe even on your own pages. Or, just ask me if you're deciding to get into social media marketing. Ask me what I've done to be successful, or ask if you have an advertisement, ask me if it's going to work, and I'll let you know. So the pros of social media marketing, this is what I like. It's the quickest way to a sustainable income. I only need 2 clients, whereas the other ones you might have to take up and build up over time. This one, you can go out, you could get 2 clients in a day if you wanted to. That's what I like about it. It's used in all the other businesses I'm going to mention, and almost all businesses today. So once you have that background knowledge of social media marketing, it's like you can do any business almost. That's the awesome thing about it. Other thing would be it's a fairly low startup cost. Like really the only thing you're going to have to buy is like business cards. You may have to get an LLC after a little bit, but not until you get the first client. So the clients are going to pay for that stuff. But the only thing you have to pay for up front is like business cards probably. Purchase some scheduling stuff if you want that. You obviously have to have a computer and a phone. So That stuff's pretty simple though. Other major pro of this is that you build a network up. Talking to business owners every day, you're building a huge network of people that you can have as return clients or have as referrals, maybe that you can sell to for your future businesses. That's the huge benefit of getting out and actually talking to businesses. But I know a lot of you guys are just like, oh, I don't want to talk with the businesses. It helps me get out of my comfort zone personally. I was so nervous talking to these business owners at first, but I am really comfortable and really have done this. And social media marketing has changed my life. So if you guys want that one, I'm actually with these a couple. I'm going to try to put some resources down in the description below for each one of these if I can. But for social media marketing, the way I learned was from Ryan Hildreth and Hayden Peddle's Social Media Marketing Mastery course. So I'm going to put the link to that down below. Number 2 is affiliate marketing. And what is affiliate marketing? Basically, it's referring someone to buy a product. So say, for example, I make a YouTube video with a certain camera and I refer someone to buy this camera on Amazon. They have an affiliate link for that. So if they buy through your affiliate link, you're going to get a percentage of the sales. That's basically the simplicity of affiliate marketing. Now, there's a lot of ways you can go about it. You can create a Facebook page, a Facebook group. You can create a following on YouTube. You can run Facebook advertisements. You can go on forums and answer people's questions and help them. So say, for example, somebody asks, how can I learn social media marketing? I might refer you to this course, just like I did a little earlier there. Wink. First, let's get into the pros of affiliate marketing. Number 1 is the lowest startup cost. You almost need no money to start it. Other things is I feel like it's easiest to learn because how simple is it to go create a Facebook page or group and then invite people to that group and then just start talking to people or answer people's questions on forums is probably the easiest to learn out of the couple. The one harder part about it is finding the affiliate links. Think about stuff that you personally use, and a lot of times stuff that you personally use already have affiliate links, so figure that out. Other nice thing about affiliate marketing is it's easily scalable. That's if you're doing Facebook ads or you're building up an email list, so you can pay more money to get more affiliate sales. It's kind of not what you can do at the start unless you want to get into Facebook advertising, but you can definitely start affiliate marketing with like no money. The cons of affiliate marketing: 1, it kind of helps a lot if you have a following already, but I mean that's not necessary at all. You can always just start up and go on forums, message people, build up a Facebook group, invite some people into it. People will join. Other cons of that is like it's slower in growth than some of the other methods I mentioned. That's not to say it's bad, but it's just slower to start out. Part of the reason it's slow growing is because at the start you may have to build up a following. If you want to go the free route, it may take a little bit longer. This might be something good if you're in school because it might not take that much time each day, and then you just can build that up over time. Now, if you want to make this passive and an automated affiliate system, you're going to have to either make a YouTube video where people are watching it all the time, or you're going to have to create a funnel email list capture. So you make a Facebook ad and somebody clicks on that and they join your email list, you're going to have to like do a funnel and you're going to have to like set up a bunch of emails to send them after they join your email list and promoting the affiliate offers. But once you have that set up, it's pretty much completely passive. So how can you learn affiliate marketing? Well, there's a couple of ways. Obviously, you can learn through YouTube. Sometimes that takes a little bit longer though. One thing that I would definitely recommend if you're like a baseline beginner is Ryan Hildreth's affiliate marketing course. It is like the perfect course for a beginner. Now, if you're like intermediate or you're kind of like know your way around with affiliate marketing already, that might not be for you. But for a beginner, it is absolutely perfect. It is going to save you so much time and be able to teach everything to you in a super short amount of time. Now, number 3 on this list is going to be Amazon selling. The main benefit of this is it's the most passive out of all of them. But the major downside is it also costs the most money to start up. It's going to cost you about $1,800 if you want the course to learn. And that's another thing that with this, pretty much need a course to learn this, because I honestly feel like it would be pretty difficult to learn this thing on your own because you'd have to go through a lot of trial and error, maybe waste a lot of money. So this one I definitely recommend that you get a course. But the nice thing about it, like I said, is it is super passive. Like Tanner J. Fox's Amazon Mastery course, that's the course that I took to do it. And just so you guys know, I still haven't found a product yet. I am still working on that. Social media marketing has been my main focus, so that's kind of the main reason why I haven't found a product. People have varying luck with finding a product, and that's another downside to it, is that it's difficult to find a product at first, definitely. But once you kind of get in the groove and you kind of figure out, oh yeah, this is how I found the first product, then you can find the other ones. And of course, what you can do is you can ask people that have already found products, like how did you find a product, and then do the same thing. Other main thing with Amazon selling is all the traffic is driven for you, and that makes it a lot easier and a lot more passive than the others. So that means no Facebook ads. You don't have to know how to do Facebook ads, which is definitely a very difficult skill to learn how to do, which I am going to make videos on in the future, but it's definitely not an easy skill to learn. So one of the nice things about this is the only one that doesn't really involve Facebook ads for scaling. So what is Amazon selling? Pretty simple. Basically what it sounds like, just simple as selling a product on Amazon. And usually it's a private label product, so people can't copy it. And then also, it's usually best to do fulfillment by Amazon. So what that means is you find a product that you want to sell, and then you get a manufacturer in China to send it over to the Amazon warehouse, and then they send it out to your customers. So you never touch any products. That's why this one's one of the really beneficial ones if you just want to spend a lot of time screwing around and be making money on the side. So like I said earlier, one of the main cons is that it's a little bit difficult to find a product at first, I gotta be honest, but there's still so many products out there. And the nice thing about Amazon, it is growing like crazy. It's just gonna keep going up and up. Actually, with all of these, I don't want you to think that these are gonna be out of phase soon. A lot of them are just always growing, like social media, always growing. Affiliate marketing, huge, definitely growing. And Amazon selling, always growing. Amazon is always growing. That's the nice thing about all these, and that's why they're all in the best. So yeah, like I said, Amazon is the most passive, and that's the main benefit of it. You're gonna be making a pretty good chunk of change. If you have one product, at least $1,000 per month. I know people that have made up to $25,000 per month on one product. Absolutely insane. That just depends on how good your product is, but you can kind of know how good your product's going to be before you even sell it. So that's a really nice thing about it. It's definitely the most passive because once you set up a product and everything, you just have $1,000 a month coming in for doing like nothing. So that's another nice thing. If you're in school or you didn't have a job, you can do that, and maybe you can make enough on Amazon where you're not doing that much work. So you might be making even more than you're making at your normal job, and that gives you a good opportunity to quit and then work on other things. So if you want to learn how to do Amazon selling, you can take the same course that I did with Tanner J. Fox's course. I'll put a link to that down in the description once again for you guys to check out. So the last one I got on this list, Shopify Dropshipping. Basically what that is, kind of similar to Amazon selling, but with a little variation. Rather than selling on Amazon, you're going to sell on your own store. Still going to talk to those manufacturers in China. You're going to put their items in your store, but except this time, you're not going to be paying Amazon fees and stuff like that. You're going to run your own Facebook ads to get people to purchase off your Shopify store. And from these manufacturers in China, they're going to ship it straight to your customer. Your main job is just setting up the Shopify store and setting up the Facebook ads. So what's the nice thing about this? It's the fastest to scale by far. So say for example, you find a product that works good and you run in some Facebook ads and you're making good money. All you have to do is just put more money in your Facebook ads and you're gonna start to make more money. That's just like insane to me. But the downside of that is it's sometimes a little bit harder to find that product that's gonna work. So you have to test out a couple of different products, and that may end up costing you like up to $1,000 in ad spend if you need to test a couple of products and you fail a couple. That's one of the downsides of it, but it's also one of the highest return, because if you choose the right product, it is gonna blow up. So that also does mean it's a slightly higher startup cost, but still super low compared to any other businesses around. It probably takes normally a business to $300,000 to start, or even more a lot of times. But these online businesses, they all take under $2,000. Other nice thing about this compared to Amazon, it's a little bit lower competition, because rather than you competing with other products on Amazon, you're competing with other Facebook ads. It's not gonna be as much. So you can really not have to worry about competing with other products. You can just worry about making your Facebook ad the best. So for Shopify Dropshipping, I don't quite have a way of learning this yet. I've been mostly learning through YouTube and things like that, but there's gotta be a course somewhere. So if you guys know a good one, let me know it down in the comments. And if I can find a good one for you, I'll put that in the description as well, or some good videos that I can maybe find for you guys so you can check out. So I actually got a bonus for you too, and that is email marketing. The reason I left this bonus is because it's really related to social media marketing a lot and online marketing. Basically what it is talking to e-commerce store owners, kind of like those Shopify dropshipping people that I was talking about. And having these people that are maybe making $100,000 a month in their Shopify store, they're selling $100,000 in products, but maybe they're not using email marketing. What you can do is you can up their revenue, creating an email system for them. For example, somebody goes to the checkout and doesn't buy the product. Maybe you set up a thing that sends them an email whenever they don't finish and buy the product, and that causes an increase in sales. So maybe somebody does buy a product and then they get it, they like it, but you set up a follow-up email for the e-commerce store owner so that they come back and they buy again. You can be like, hey, e-commerce store owner, you're making $100,000 a month. Are you running email marketing? They may say, oh shoot, I'm not running email marketing. Well, shoot, I'll take 20% of the profits, or even more than that if you want to say whatever number you want to say, but I'll take 20% of the profits. So every sale that I get to you through email marketing, would you be willing to pay me 20% of the profits? Think about that. If you make them $1,000, you're going to be making $5,000, something like that. So say, for example, you make them $50,000, you're going to make $10,000 from that, from just increasing their sales from email marketing and retargeting people that they've already sold to. And now to learn about this, I know Alex Becker does a lot on this, so I would definitely check out his channel. And then as well, I think he has a course on it as well, so I may put a link to the webinar down below. It should be free, but I'll make sure for you guys. Major cons of this is probably the number one thing is it might be a little bit hard to find an e-commerce store owner, but I'm sure Alex Becker goes over that. Other part thing, it might be difficult at first to learn how to set up an email system, but it's really not that hard once you learn. So it just takes a learning curve a little bit. But besides that, it's a pretty solid method. Alright, so I hope this video helps you guys. And if you guys have any questions on which one you should choose, just let me know in the comments your situation, and then I can reply to you and let you know exactly which one you should probably do or what would be best for you. So with that said, I hope you guys like this video. I hope you have a great day. I'm out.